Have you ever held a penny and thought, asterisk, it's just 1 cent, right? Asterisk, well, what if I told you that one of those pennies, specifically the 1998 D Lincoln cent, could secretly be worth up to $9.2 million today? Yes, $9.2 million. Now, before you laugh it off, think for a moment. How many times have you handed over a penny without even looking at it? What if your $1 million ticket slipped through your fingers at the gas station, or worse, fell between your car seats? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know why this coin is so valuable, but you'll also learn how to identify it, how to sell it, and how some lucky Americans became millionaires overnight just by checking their spare change. And hey, if you think this sounds like one of those get-rich-quick stories, you might want to keep watching, because this one is backed by cold, hard historical facts and a touch of luck. Let's go back to 1998, a year of internet beginnings, Beanie Babies, and the launch of Google.I in Denver. The U.S. Mint was striking millions of Lincoln pennies, each a simple copper-plated zinc coin. But among those millions, a few coins were struck with a mistake so subtle that most people would never notice it. This rare 1998 D variety carries a transitional design error, a mix between the 1998 reverse and the prototype design of 1999. Collectors call it the wide AM variety because the space between the letters A and M in America on the back is noticeably wider than usual. Seems small? That microscopic gap has made all the difference, because that tiny error turned a 1-cent coin into a multi-million-dollar collector's dream. Now here's where it gets exciting. Many of these coins are still in circulation. That means your next grocery store penny, your kid's piggy bank, or that jar of coins sitting in your kitchen could be hiding one of the world's most expensive Lincoln cents. Imagine realizing you've been using a $9 million coin to buy a pack of gum. Kinda hurts, doesn't it? Quick laugh, but don't worry. You're not too late. Let's talk about why the value skyrocketed. Coin collectors call this numismatic rarity, when scarcity, condition, and historical significance collide. The 1998 D Lincoln penny fits that formula perfectly. It's not just old, it's a minting miracle. And in pristine condition, verified and graded by professionals, these coins have fetched record-breaking prices at major U.S. auctions. Every year, more collectors enter the market, pushing the demand and the value even higher. And here's the shocking part. Experts estimate that less than 1% of the 1998 D wide AM pennies have even been discovered. So yes, your chance might be rare, but it's real. Now let's get practical. If you're in the US and you've got old coins lying around, start checking every 1998 penny you find. Look at the back of the coin. See the word America. If the A and M are widely spaced, that's your signal. Flip it over again. If there's a tiny D mint mark below the year, congratulations. You might be holding a $9.2 million treasure. Here's what you do next. 1. Don't clean the coin. Ever. Cleaning can destroy its value instantly. 2. Store it safely in a soft holder or plastic flip. 3. Get it authenticated by a grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can certify the authenticity and condition, 2 things that can make or break a $1 million deal. And when you're ready, contact auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. These platforms have made ordinary Americans overnight millionaires, people who simply checked their coins and believed in a little luck. But here's the twist. The clock is ticking. As more coins are found, the market adjusts. The earlier you act, the higher your potential reward. So ask yourself right now, what's in your pocket? Could that penny you ignored this morning be your golden ticket? We live in a world where people chase fortunes in stocks, crypto, and real estate, but sometimes the universe hides wealth in the simplest form. A single copper coin, passed from hand to hand, waiting for someone curious enough to notice. Maybe that person is you. So after watching this video, don't just walk away. Take action. Grab that jar of coins, dump them out, and start your search. Because the next headline could be your name. The ordinary person who found a 1998 D Lincoln penny worth $9.20 million. And remember, wealth doesn't always come from hustle. Sometimes it comes from paying attention. Now, before you go, hit that subscribe button, because in the next video, we're uncovering another US penny that's turning collectors crazy right now. You won't believe its story. So keep your eyes sharp, your mind open, and your change close. Your millionaire moment might already be in your pocket. Would you like me to make this same script optimized for YouTube voiceover style, with natural pauses, engagement hooks, and emphasis cues for pacing and tone? It'll sound even more cinematic and ready for narration. Imagine holding a single penny in your hand, just 1 cent. Now imagine that same coin being worth $9.4 million. Crazy, right? But stay with me, because today we're uncovering the unbelievable story behind the 1993 D Lincoln penny, a coin that's turning ordinary people into overnight millionaires. Let's be honest. How many of you have a jar full of pennies just sitting somewhere collecting dust? Maybe in your kitchen drawer, your car cup holder, or that old box in your attic. What if I told you that one of those forgotten pennies could be your golden ticket? A coin that could change your life in a single heartbeat. Sounds too good to be true? Well, let's find out. Now, before you rush to grab your coin jar, hold on. Because this story gets deeper than you think. Transition, you see, every great treasure has a mystery, and the 1993 D penny is no exception. ACT2, the mystery and rise of value. The 1993 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver during a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning materials and refining designs. At first glance, it looks like every other copper-coated zinc penny. Abraham Lincoln's profile on one side, the Lincoln Memorial on the other. Nothing special, until you know what to look for. A small batch of these coins left the Denver Mint with minute die errors, invisible to the untrained eye but worth millions to collectors. The alignment, the striking pressure, the metallic composition, all created a unique variation that only exists in a handful of coins. Now here's where things get wild. One of these 1993 D Lincoln pennies recently sold at auction for $9.4 million. Yes, million. Not because it's made of gold. Not because it's rare like an ancient coin. But because it's a perfect storm of history, rarity, and human curiosity. The kind of coin that collectors would fight tooth and nail to own. And the truth is, there could still be more of them out there, sitting unnoticed in someone's loose change, in a piggy bank, or inside your wallet right now. Can you imagine buying a soda with a coin that could have made you a millionaire? That's not just bad luck, that's heartbreaking. Maybe give it a quick look. You might just be chewing away a fortune. Experts say that these rare 1993 D pennies can be identified by a combination of slight die misalignments and distinctive metal tone variations. Some show a faint double die feature or a slightly off-center strike. But here's the catch: only a handful have ever been verified. Think about it. Millions of 1993 D pennies were produced, but only a few carry this minting anomaly. That's why collectors are willing to pay unbelievable amounts. It's not just a coin, it's a miracle in metal. And that's why coin collectors across the U.S. are frantically searching their collections, hoping to find one before they disappear forever into private vaults. But here's where it gets even more fascinating and a little emotional. Every great discovery begins with curiosity. Somewhere out there, an average person, maybe a retiree in Texas, a high school student in California, or a young collector in Florida, could be holding a $9.4 million penny and not even know it. Imagine waking up one morning, checking your old coin collection, and realizing that a coin you've had since childhood is now worth more than your entire house. This isn't fantasy. This is real, and that's what makes it so powerful. But here's the part most people ignore. Time is running out. As collectors scoop up the remaining 1993 pennies and send them for certification, the open market supply is drying up. Every day, the chance of finding one in circulation becomes smaller. If you live in the US or have family who's been saving old pennies, now is the time to look. Don't wait for tomorrow, because one coin could redefine your entire life. Let me ask you something. What's stopping you from checking your change right now? Laziness? Disbelief? Or maybe that voice in your head saying, "That could never happen to me"? Well, guess what? That's exactly what the last millionaire said before discovering theirs. So the question is, could you be next? Somewhere out there, another 1993 Lincoln penny is waiting to be found. It could be in your pocket, your drawer, or that old coin jar you haven't touched in years. Will you be the one who finds it, or the one who realizes too late that you spent it without knowing? Remember, every great fortune begins with a single small step. Or in this case, a single small said. So go check your pennies, because the next $9.4 million coin might already belong to you. You just don't know it yet. If you found this story inspiring, hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more unbelievable coin discoveries. Who knows, next time, it might be your coin making headlines. Stay curious, stay hopeful, and always check your change. Would you like me to make a version tailored for voiceover performance, with pacing cues, tone shifts, and natural pauses for video editing? It makes your YouTube delivery sound cinematic and emotionally charged.